This 350 really sounds good. Folks, one of the things you want to learn to listen to when you're trying a guitar, especially an archtop, is the mid-range and the mid-bass. And to listen for the fact that it's not compressed, and the notes easy for me to say, the notes should have a little bit of bloom. They should kind of open up a little bit. A lot of guitars, even acoustic guitars by the big boys like Martin and stuff, the new ones, of course they need to open up and everything, but just a lot of archtops have really lousy mid-range and mid-bass, and that's one thing about the Loars I just love is this is real tone. In fact, I just did a demo with this exact same guitar, which is available. It's $9.99, 25% off. You get it for $7.49. And I had my amp on because I didn't use my amp, and I was kind of concerned we'd be able to hear it on the video. But man, you can hear it really nicely, and you can hear that carved solid top with the violin voicing, which makes it have some bloom. This is really a lot of value, but anyway, I just want to share a couple more ideas. So, like the diminished scale, that's a real good one to work. So 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Now, I know I may not be at concert pitch. Here's my A, but yeah, and that sequence scale. That's a really good, the thing is when you're learning, when you're developing your technique, again, not just for playing fast, but for being able to play with an over technique so you can create more fluidity and more tone and more weight, let your electromagnetic field of your mind and your subconscious and your body come through the guitar and create more tone. It's because the way you play has a lot to do with creating tone. But my point here is that if you work on sequence scales, you kind of get that information, put away in the billions of neurons in your subconscious mind, which is an incredible, miraculous tool. So, and then when you're playing and improvising, because you've worked on those patterns, they'll just pop out, and sometimes they pop out in a different way, and that's what's so great about the guitar ladder system. Is the guitar ladder system is going to feed your subconscious mind. It's going to feed your musical ear. It's going to give you that knowledge of understanding music on a more intuitive level without a bunch of busy work and a bunch of bullshit to get in the way. But yeah, I love the diminished scale. Of course, it works nice over diminished chord, which is the same as the 7/9. But if you just get these patterns, like I said, you can do it with double triplets. Move up a minor third. Go from the diminished arpeggio. That's the diminished arpeggio, right? To the half step, whole step scale. Maybe work it chromatically. Here's another pattern. Now when you get to the A string, you have to come up half step, okay? But yeah, this is tuned a little bit low, but man, this guitar sounds, like I said, they've gotten a lot better. The carvers have dialed it in, man. I've been selling the Loars for over 10 years. I was involved in selling these way before all the big boys jumped in the market, GC and whatnot, and I've been with the company forever. They even used a couple of my videos on their site, theloar.com, for the 350 for a couple of years. So if you want a great Loar, man, I'm really the best guy to get it from because I'm really hooked up with the company and I go over the guitars. But yeah, the diminished arpeggios and the half step, whole step scale, you can do this sequence. Here's my A. I know I'm a little low. And that is a tricky sequence, I know. Now, I was doing all downstrokes just to bring out a little more tone. But that's not something you're just going to run into. You need to sit down with your different scales and try to be creative with them, and do sequence scales and get things like that kind of put into your head. And that's what the guitar ladder system does, is it inputs the different components and variables of music in all the different studies, but in a right brain way. I'm not going to go into a big rap about every little thing, because that actually will slow you down. We want to push learning more into the subconscious. The guitar ladder system teaches the subconscious mind and cooperates with the law of neuroplasticity and the way that the brain and the subconscious mind works. If you really want to take a quantum leap, invest the $199. I guarantee you're going to get a hell of a lot out of it. Like I said, I was going to plug in this guitar because I just did a video with it, but it's coming out really nice. It even has more tone if you put on some regular acoustic guitar strings. But anyway, so yeah, the diminished scale is a good one to work. Come up a minor third, 1.5, maybe double triplets. You can do the Al Di Meola mute. But if you do those sequences, anytime you're doing a scale, make a little pattern out of it, Then switch patterns. But anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit more, and actually I wanted to play this guitar again. I'm amazed how this sounds so nice. So yeah, and those diminished arpeggios are really, here's my A. But those 4 different forms of staying in one, not stretching out, but that form. So here's my A again. But yeah, I'll send you 4 studies for $20 if you want to jump into the guitar ladder system. See, the 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 works real nice with the diminished scale. And then you got like the 7 sharp 5 whole tone scale. Sharp 5 can go to 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 to 13 to 9 6. Flat 9, 4 chord, 13 flat 9, major 9 6 with a 7 on the major 9 6 with a 7 on top. This lick is kind of a Joe Pass style leg. I'm just kind of going. Seven sharp 5 sharp 9. That diminished goes nice with it. And when you're doing this form, know that the major 13 flat, the major 13 flat, major 13 sounds good, major 13 flat 5 sounds good. These all kind of go together. You can think off the common tone. Boy, I love the way this guitar sounds. Whole tone scale. 7 sharp 5 minor 9, 7 sharp 5 major 9 bichord. This is a great chord. This 350 sounds sweet, man. This is a really good one. Yeah, not too many dealers do what I do, which is sit around and play them and get to know them and everything, you know. It really has a sound. All right, take care, folks. Keep the positive faith. Be careful what you focus on, because what you focus on expands. Ciao.